And in this video, I'm continuing to build my Project 200 for the case study that I'm working on. And in this last phase, what we're going to do is kind of add people that could potentially be lead sources for you to kind of help you build your insurance practice. So let's get into that and how that's going to work. Now, just to kind of bring you up to speed, if you didn't see the other videos, we're building the Project 200 from scratch here. We started with friends and family and other acquaintances, and then I added people in my community that I wanted to target in specific geographical locations, and then I added other groups and affiliations that I had, and then the last video I talked about identifying a specific target occupation that fits the criteria of somebody that looks like the ideal prospect that you want for the insurance carriers that you're trying to represent. And then in this last phase, what we're going to do is we're going to look for people who could be potential lead sources for you to kind of help you find people that are doing certain things. So I kind of wanted to run through that list of people that just to kind of give you some idea why I put them on the list. And I identified 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 types of lead sources that you want to start kind of getting to know these people so that they were in a situation where they could kind of refer you a business that they could. So the first one is a real estate agent, and the reason that's important if somebody's buying a house or something, well, obviously that's a situation where potentially they might need more life insurance to kind of cover the mortgage, or maybe if they're a first-time buyer, insurance in the first place. So for me, from a life insurance perspective, I would want to target somebody like that. And if you were in the property and casualty homeowners insurance business, then that would be something you'd be looking at too. The next is mortgage brokers for the same reason. Then CPAs and accountants who might be giving financial advice to people who might, just kind of uncover somebody who needs some life insurance, and they can kind of say, hey, you might want to call this guy. And stockbrokers and financial planners, kind of the same thing there. Now, a lot of financial planners, I don't know how much of a lead source they would be because they might be able to write their own insurance, but I also included other insurance agents as a potential lead source, depending on the type of insurance that they might specialize in. They might need a kind of a companion offering that maybe they don't want to offer, but you can bring to the table to kind of help some of their clients out. And I know that's a good avenue to go. Now, you wouldn't be able to necessarily work with somebody who might be in a captive situation. You'd be more targeting independent agents that could do whatever they wanted to do. And then loan officers who might be doing commercial loans for companies, and they may require some insurance for those for their clients. And again, I'm thinking from the life insurance perspective. And then the last one would be like attorneys who might be assisting their clients. And in particular, for my situation, that might be for some elder law plan, estate planning kind of things where somebody needs some life insurance to kind of target, working with them to kind of see if they can send some business to me. So over time, I'm going to try and build this list, and then we'll develop a plan to kind of market to it so that we're kind of on the radar should they need to they come across any opportunities that they can maybe send you. Anyway, that's the final phase of the initial Project 200 as far as how we're going to build our pool of people to call on, and that should provide you with a really good source of kind of where to start. And so in the next video, I'm going to talk about how to organize your Project 200 so that you can kind of make sure you keep on top of things. So if you got any questions, put them in the comments below, and be sure and subscribe to the channel if you haven't.